could be quite a messy election next year in Scotland.
This is from Marianne. She says, just listening to Keir Starmer talk about what they've delivered in the first year, and almost every single achievement relates to only England and or Wales. NHS, education are devolved issues. Does this put Scottish Labour on the back foot for the Scottish elections? Ruth, you can start, but I reckon Harriet might have a point of view too.
I think she will.
She does, she's nodding.
When Keir Starmer is saying, look at the good things we've done, for example, getting waiting lists down in England, that's not because it doesn't matter about waiting lists in Scotland. It's to show in England, where Labour is running things, waiting lists are coming down. But in Scotland, where they're being run by the SNP, things are staying very bad indeed.
The Scottish Labour leader, Anas Sarwar, there was a period where his popularity peaked and he was eclipsing the SNP. And he's having a much tougher time, having his entire political leadership been able to rail against the SNP in Holyrood and the Tories in London. He's now having to defend or decide where he wants to put sort of clear blue water between his devolved policies and what Keir Starmer is doing, and explain why they're different. And Anas is going to have to be fleet of foot. And one of the things that's really interesting about Holyrood and the way it works is that up until now, it's always been a 5-party parliament run along the additional member system, which is a form of proportional representation. If Reform do well, it'll become a 6-party parliament, makes it almost impossible to be a majority government. And in all of the parliaments that we've had since 1999, there's only been one majority government. They've always either been minority or coalition. And it's where do these alliances happen? And therefore, what does the policy platform become? And who will do deals with others? Because there's a lot of parties in there who are avowedly unwilling to deal with particular other parties that have already counted each other out from forming a coalition. So it could be quite a messy election next year in Scotland.